Digital Transformation, Part 6. So this is the overview. For those of you who've watched all the clips and read all the blogs, this is roughly the steps that we have taken so far, starting from basic concept of good, cheap and fast, deciding on where you need further analysis, thinking about your ambitions, your KPIs, how to improve, and in the last session we talked about brainstorming. So let's talk a little bit about grouping now. Last time we talked about brainstorming, how to improve, and what else. How to improve is basically taking your current business model for granted. What else is about what if we do something completely different. And so how to improve is, for instance, very much about, okay, how can I get my delivery vans to drive smarter through the city so that my deliveries are made faster? What else can be completely abandon the idea of delivering stuff, but have your customers pick it up from specified locations in the city? So thinking about what to improve and how to do things radically different are things that you can distinguish in your brainstorming session. And what we said as well, the next session will be about planning. So that's what we're going to talk about a little bit now. Basically, we're talking about grouping your ideas. And first of all, when you were brainstorming, we are digitally transforming. We are thinking about how can we apply digital technology in our current business. And you should have had a bit of an idea about where are we going to use technology. What you're going to do now, you've collected all these ideas. Some are wild, some are brash, some are very simple, some are expensive. So what you need to do is label them or group your ideas. And so you're going to indicate for each and every idea, okay, is this cheap? Can we do this quickly? Can we do this with our own people, or do we need to hire specific expertise? Do we know enough about this, yes or no? All these sort of categorizations you need to apply to your different ideas. That's the way you can ultimately arrive at some sort of prioritization and some sort of choice in what are we going to do and what are we going to do first, because some things will be quite drastic. If you are a brick and mortar retail company, building an online presence is not something that you can do very, very quickly. Yeah? However, something like installing a point of sale system might be very, very fast and very, very worthwhile doing. So you need to group your ideas, and then in the next session we will talk about deciding and planning the implementation. So, first thing, group your ideas in any way that means something to you. Can be groupings in accordance with expected price, expected delivery time. Do you need existing people, or do you need to hire people to help you do the implementation? You need to get some structure into this bunch of wild and brash ideas that you have generated in your brainstorming session. So, more next week. First, make sure you group your ideas.